Ever since I was a little girl, my dad has been building this nativity scene for my mom's yard decorations for Christmas. It all started with Mary and Joseph, and it has continued from there. I actually began working on it with him to add the three kings and the camel. And this year, my special project was to add three angels singing the carols. I decided to have them all together on the same piece of wood, and as they're all hand drawings, I had to be very careful about keeping things in proportion because if it got off balance with each other or on the plywood, it would cause problems. And again, on having it be on a piece of plywood that we're going to be cutting out, I also had to make sure there weren't too many details that had to be cut out right at the edge of the characters. And so I was constantly going in and redesigning to make sure I didn't have a bunch of little dips in and out along the character. Some of it we discussed, and it was cut out just around the characters. And we just painted it with a background color. Here I before was working on one of the angel's feet, and this is the same angel, but this is the skirt at the back as it comes down to the ground, and then the front of it as it goes up to the foot. And the curve was very interesting, having to work with the shadows and making sure that it looked right. Again, proportion. So I had to figure out the angel's waist in order to figure out how to put her shoulder. And at this point, I also had to decide, how am I going to attach the wings? Am I going to hide them behind the hair, or am I going to hide part of the arm with them? Are they going to fold out? Are they going to just go straight behind? And so there was a lot going through my mind at this point. But the main thing that I had to keep thinking of was draw lightly, because this is wood. It doesn't erase like paper. It smudges really easy. So draw lightly, except for where you want the lines to stay. And so that's where you can see some of the lines. I'm going over them multiple times, and others, they're really, really light. So that's how that angel ended up. And then we have all of them together. I felt pretty accomplished at this point, but then I realized I needed darker outlines in order to paint everything and be sure that I got the coverage that I wanted. So I had to outline everything in paint, because I tried at first to do it with a permanent marker, and on wood it bleeds, so that wasn't a good idea. And I decided, okay, I'm just gonna try and do this by hand. If this doesn't work, I'll get some puffy paint and just outline the whole thing in puffy paint. Luckily enough, I had a steady enough hand that I didn't need to do that, which I was really grateful for. But it took forever. It was a very good result, which I was very happy with, but it took a long time. This was a big piece to be working on and to be trying to get done before Christmas. Obviously, I didn't get it done before last Christmas because it didn't get up. So, I did my best and I got it done later on in December, but we decided not to put it up until this year. So once I was done with all of the outlining, then it was time to do background painting, which was mostly light blues and whites and pale peach color. And then I had to remember, don't put your elbow on your painting. Luckily that was the only time. But here we go with close to the finished product, and that is the finished product. So this year they make their debut, and I am so happy with them. That's how they look, and it's great. Hey, if you like this video and you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to see you around, and hit that like button. Leave a comment for me and let me know what you'd like to see next time. See you later. Bye!